Saquon Barkley, meanwhile, impressed as well. Mike Mayock went on to say, if we're not banging the table for a quarterback at number 2, it's probably got to be Saquon Barkley. And that was following Saturday's NFL scouting combine. How good was he? Barkley finished first among all running backs in the vertical jump, 41 inches. Holy moly. Second in the 40-yard dash with a 4.40, and tied for first in the bench press. Here is how good he was at the 40 against other running backs. Ezekiel Elliott bested him. Leonard Fournette smoked him. Alvin Kamara, who for whatever reason was drafted a little later and then never thrived to his fulfilling his potential at the University of Tennessee, well, he bested all of them. Here is that video in motion. Take a look and we'll come back.
Outstanding.
Finishing with a 4.41 again. Blazing speed. And not only that, he's huge. And not only that, he not only won, but succeeded at Penn State, and he's probably going to do it at the next level. Here he is as well. I believe he showed this the first time, but let's show it once more against wide receivers. Speedsters like Julio Jones. Speedsters like Odell Beckham Jr. as well. Yeah, he was quicker than all of them. And usually when you're thinking like, okay, well, Odell is going to break off of, he's going to beat almost any defensive back whatsoever. Well, how about you use Saquon Barkley, who was just a mammoth of a kid, who can now line up in the slot because of the speed that he showed at the combine, running a 4.40. By the way, that kid who doesn't have a left hand beat him, but yet he's still continually doubted. Here he was benching as well at the combine, 29 reps, 225 pounds. Unofficial. The great thing about these unofficial is that, no, we view it as official. NFL Research tweeted, Penn State running back Saquon Barkley at the 2018 Combine. Stronger than Joe Thomas, because Joe Thomas, future Hall of Famer, had 28 reps. The 10-yard split, he was quicker than Deshaun Jackson by literally 0.01 seconds, but still it counts. Faster 40-yard dash than a guy named Devin Hoffer, and a better vertical than Julio Jones. And that was by, I don't know, 2+ inches. To put all the workouts in perspective, according to Joe Rogers, according to NFL Research, the only player with more than 25 bench press reps and a vert higher than 40 inches at last year's combine, number 1 pick Myles Garrett, 33 reps and a 41-inch vertical jump. Adding in the 40-yard dash, NFL Research also noted that there are only 2 players to weigh over 230 pounds, run the dash in 4.40 or faster, and the vert 40 inches or higher at the combine since 2003. That was Vernon Davis, was the other to do so in 2006. Lastly, something I learned at Penn State was that you can only control what you can control. At the end of the day, if you get focused on that stuff, you can take away from yourself. Here is where the wrinkle, then a new wrinkle adds in to this entire formula of what we are seeing with Saquon Barkley and who potentially is going to take him. Who owns the number 1 pick, Craig? The Cleveland Browns, correct. Thank you very much. So the Cleveland Browns have the number 1 pick, okay? He had no idea. So the Cleveland Browns have the number 1 pick. The Cleveland Browns also have Deshaun Kaiser at quarterback. Really nobody else. They are now reportedly in the hunt, brace yourselves, for A.J. McCarron. Oh, God. Oh, please, no. So if they were to select A.J. McCarron, or excuse me, sign A.J. McCarron, it's very clear that they would then go after Saquon Barkley. The question is, and this is where GMs are hired and fired, who do you go with? Do you go with one of the most impressive feats we have ever seen at the combine, posted by a running back who bested guys like Ezekiel Elliott, Leonard Fournette, killed Le'Veon Bell as well in the 40-yard dash? Or do you go with a quarterback like Josh Rosen, Sam Darnold, Lamar Jackson, Allen, Mayfield, many others? It's a big question for Cleveland. And they are either going to succeed or fail in this one little small selection process of signing a quarterback that has been overlooked many times when he came out of Alabama, and Brent Musburger really helped put on the map because of a very attractive girlfriend that he had, which was very uncomfortable for everyone in the audience watching that game? Or do you go with Saquon Barkley? If it's me, you go with Saquon Barkley. You know what you're going to have now at running back for at least the next 6+ years. I know the lifespan in the NFL is 3.3 years. But if you want some sort of assessment of talent, you now have it with who should be the #1 overall pick. At least then you'll have the run to open up the pass. That is, if you can have a passer. And I believe that they will. Man, the Cleveland Browns also need to change their name. I mean, they are just completely screwed. Change the name, change the colors, try to get away from the Cleveland Browns' horrendous history because you're not going to turn it around with what you have right now.